Once you've reached the length you need, your shoes should look something like this. Try it on here. You can pretty much see the front, here is the back, and the sole. We're starting now to work in rows, not in rounds. Crochet, not knit. Now crochet your stitches normally. Work them as they appear in the relief pattern. Up to here, so up to your right side here. Because from here on, we'll crochet the heel in rounds, working toward the back. Now you're at the front of your shoe. Start the first row with 3 chain stitches. 1, 2, 3. Then turn your work around. From now on, you'll only crochet from here to here. And crochet your stitches as they appear. The first ones here are our 3 chain stitches. That means we crochet into the second stitch of our relief pattern. So, you've come back to the front. This is where you started. Now make 3 chain stitches and turn your work again. That means you'll crochet round after round just from here to here. Start each round with 3 chain stitches. Now knit 6 rows for the women's sizes, 37 to 39. For the men's size, knit 9 rows. After that, I'll show you how to do the heel. Then you'll be pretty much done. So, your slipper should look something like this now. We're starting the heel now with the decrease rounds. To do that, start each row again with 3 chain stitches. Turn your work back over and crochet up to the sole. So up to here, just work your stitches as they appear. You're now at your sole. Here, crochet the first 2 stitches together and the last 2 together. It works like this. Make a yarn over as usual. Then insert your needle into the stitch as if you were knitting a relief pattern. Grab your yarn. So far everything's the same. You now have 3 strands on the needle. Go through the first 2 as usual. Now the new stitch comes. Make another yarn over. Go into the next stitch. Yarn over. Now you have 4 stitches on the needle. You go through the first 2 and then through the last 3. You've already combined 2 post double crochet stitches into one. We'll do the same with the last 2. Between them we just crochet normally, like that. Now crochet 2 front post double crochets together again. Yarn over again and insert the hook into the first double crochet as usual. Crochet half of it. Yarn over again. Insert your hook into the next double crochet. Pull through the first 2 loops, then through the last 3. You've already worked 2 post stitches into one again. Do the rest of the row as before. Then chain 3 again. Repeat the whole thing with the decreases one more time. Then we'll see each other again. Okay, you're now at the last 2 rows of your shoe. I kept crocheting right here. I made 3 chain stitches again. Then I crocheted the stitches as they appeared, all the way to the sole. And now you crochet 2 stitches together twice. I'll show you. That means do it twice in a row. Each time, make 1 post double crochet from 2 post double crochets. 1 yarn over, then right into the next stitch. Crochet the first 2 together, then repeat that once more. Yarn over into the next stitch. You still have 2. Three, 4, crochet the stitch as usual, then do 2, then 2 again. If you're crocheting the women's shoes, you're already done. When you're crocheting the men's shoes, repeat the whole thing one more time. Actually, make it 1 more row. Crochet 2 stitches together twice. Then I'll show you how to sew the shoe up and add your cuff at the top. Have fun until then. So, your heel should look like this now. Now it all comes together nicely here with these decrease rounds. Now, cut your yarn, leave about 20 centimeters loose to weave in, and just pull the yarn through the stitch. Okay, now turn the shoe inside out. We'll sew these edges together. You'll need a yarn needle for this. Now check that the edges are exactly lined up, edge to edge. Push the needle through the top once, and now just keep sewing it in. I'll try to get as close as I can. That's a bad color. Push the needle through both stitches here. Don't go in just through one. Really go through both stitches here. Now lay the yarn neatly around the whole round on top of itself. Insert the needle through both stitches here and here, again through both stitches. Don't go through just one strand of yarn here, go through both. When you get to the bottom, you can weave the tail in right away. Also pass the needle through the stitches. A couple of times. I usually do it about 6 to 8 times. Check this right away. When you pull it along here, Make sure you have a neat seam. And then we just have to crochet the cuff. Just do it a few times, then you can cut the yarn. Turn the shoe back over. Work the heel so your heel sits at the front, with the toe pointing forward. This is what your shoe looks like so far. Now go to your back seam. Insert your needle right at the seam. Grab your yarn again. Yarn over and pull it through the seam. Crochet a chain stitch. It looks like this now. Now crochet all the way around the shoe, working in your front post double crochets here. And so on, really all the way around here. Insert your hook here. Make your post stitch here. Then you continue up top. Really easy. Round after round. 5 rounds for every size. And then you're done. Until then, have fun. So, your house slipper is done. All you have to do now is weave in the yarn end. Pull it back out and turn the piece inside out, like I showed you before. Then weave in the remaining yarn. If you liked my video, I'd appreciate it if you subscribed. It's free. That way you won't miss any of my new videos. In the meantime, have fun crocheting.